play the father on this person. All right. So sexy.
not good enough. All right, that's a good day, guys. Everybody out there snapping a peek at the score. God bless. Take care.
Thank you. Hello, hello. This is Mark Meserve coming in for a little bit of surprise ball 3 commentary on Supersonic. Currently our longest playing game in the Classic Bank, so great that it's on. And there it goes. There goes ball 1. Rachel here, though, has a great setup. What's our margin going to be? So right now we're doing strikes. Second place is going to be good to not get a strike on this game. And hello to everyone out there in Twitch land. How you doing tonight? There is going to be Cactus Jack's Silverball Showdown action 2 days from now. But in the meantime, we got some tournaments running out of here. Hope you enjoy. Rachel Morris out of Austin sets the bar at 205,000 to go. Again, second place is good enough not for a strike here. Now, Supersonic, there's kind of 2 big sources of points. There's the spinner, and there's bonus. Spinner's easy to get up front, but you got to get that middle lane where the 2 is in order to turn on the spinner. And yeah, Michael there with shots that went out of control there. I mean, you see some of those stop on the corner, and that one just decided not to. That's a good pass technique, because again, if you don't light the spinner, well, how do you light the spinner? Well, you hit the spinner to go up top and try your luck on the lanes again. Right, so pretty much you just keep hitting that until you get bored. Mark here with a drop in off the skill shot. He needs to get 101,000 in order to be safe. A couple trips over the middle will help him with a bonus count, but then, yeah, it spikes the left in lane. Just so, and rattles out on him. And that will leave Alexandria trying to catch 101,000, which will make her automatically safe if she's able to do it. And again, strategy the same. Let's get a middle lane. Have we found it by now? Oh, yeah, we have. That's beautiful. Oh, and we finished the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be a nice 30,000 there, or 25, I think. I don't remember. Somebody can correct. And we just pretty much need 1 spinner rip. Nice trust of the dead bounce there. Gets it over. Clean cradle into clean shot. Oh, that might be good enough. Oh, Mike gets 95,000, but she has it in bonus. That 10,000 line is on, pushes her right past. Blocks her from a strike. That's beautiful. So we have Mark and Michael taking a strike in that group. Rachel and Alexandria survive unscathed. We have 3 strikes in this tournament. It is 1 strike to 3rd and 4th, and 1 strike to 3rd in a 3-player group. And yeah, we play until all but 1 remain. Every 3rd round is going to be on the EM room. We do not have a streaming rig, but we will set aside one group in 1 game to play a solid state for your entertainment. Cactus Jacks, I mean, always for the people, always. So, gonna make sure you get some action on the 3rd round, even though we're all gonna be down in the house ball lounge, as we like to call it. And we're waiting for the round to finish out before we can get you to that action. Currently we have a game of Firepower 2 going long, and Fathom is still in play. Hard to determine current leaders, considering how few strikes are out, but we do currently have all with 0 strikes guaranteed through this round. Austin Trent, Michael LaFrieda, Rick Miller, Alex Wilson, Leslie Peak, and Michael Brown. But that can all change quickly. The way the strikes format works is, you know, you're not out until you get that 3rd strike. So everything in the meantime is just kind of pudding. You can get to 2 strikes rather quickly and then survive all the way through, or you can survive all the way through and then get your last 3 strikes pretty quickly. And those are equivalent results. So it's all about, you know, having a consistent performance across games. At any rate, yeah, we've got 2 pre-tournaments for the Silverball Showdown tomorrow. Going to be streaming right here on cjarcade. Don't miss them. And then we have the main event, the Silverball Showdown, with a rounds on Saturday. There'll be 4 Pinburg-like rounds, 4 or 5, I think 4, with the finals on Sunday, and if winner decided that day. Again, all that action's going to be streamed here. I don't know if the Saturday rounds will be completely streamed, but definitely the finals on Sunday. Make sure to check that out. And so I'm just watching from the booth to when I need to go play my games. I am still in this tournament, of course. But if I make it out early, you can look forward to my silky smooth voice helping you out with all the pinball play-by-play here. Again, this is Mark Meserve. And it looks like round 3 is not up. Just kidding. Round 2 is finished. Round 3 is up. Again, we're going to find one game to get on stream, and everyone else is going to be going down to the House Ball Lounge. So we'll see you later. Now keep watching and check out the Showdown on Saturday and Sunday.
Is it? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, it's that. Yeah, the top line's out. You can see on the other ones, the top line's out. So it's a 7. I think. So yeah, I mean it doesn't matter really.
So the 7's too high?
I don't know, but it's definitely a 7 because it was.
We got replays galore, so. Oh, no. Yeah, there's 3 marks here, so good luck. Yeah, there are 3 replays. Collier. All right. I'm a big one. You put it 2. There are replays because the last group was over here.
that those units? Oh, come on. That's dumb.
Fucking targets like a fucking target. I like the ball. I was using the ball. That's not yours anymore. Yeah. That's not good. You know what? Yeah. I went for the green card. I had one left on my left count. Now it's early. I have one already on my right there. That's not very good. As long as don't leave that empty.
Spinner.
out, and then it went right back in. So the kicker didn't actually square it.
That's that.
lines up.
That's pretty bad. I don't know if it made me train.
I mean, I'm probably gonna end up just resetting.
And then you actually have to duplicate it again, don't you? Somebody else has to do it.
What was that?
Doesn't somebody else have to do
Well,
it?
I mean, I'm just saying if it just stays stuck up. So what? Yeah, it has to duplicate.
Don't play on and see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's gonna play on. Player.
Player one.
Intermittent. It is getting sticky. It is getting sticky, but it can get stuck up, and I'm having trouble getting it back stuck up again. So. That one time, but I can't get it. Where's the play on with it? I know it's left. I checked it.
Well, we're still playing, but it's sticking on medium too much. What if I do that? Yeah. What? Play on. But they're gonna have to fix this, I guess, before tomorrow. All that's that, noted. Trying to bounce it over. Take that.
All right. I see Colin's already been talking some trash about me, so thanks, Colin. How are y'all doing out there, in here, everywhere? That's Colbert's line. It'll just be me on the booth until someone else volunteers. We've got some action on 8-Ball Deluxe. Still got some people in without any strikes. Can you believe that? But it looks like Chad will be picking up his first here with a 140,000 to go. And Alexandria, sorry, that would be Chad's second. Alexandria needs to defend in order to avoid picking up her first strike in this game of 8-Ball Deluxe. If you don't know how to play 8-Ball Deluxe, I don't know, tough. No, well, you want that left loop. The inline drops are nice for bonus multiplier, but bonus isn't very big until you will hit down some more pool balls. Left loop gives you building value, and you kind of like that. And Dean gets a natural walk-off and will keep his strike count at 1. What exactly is meant by blue streak, Mr. Snailman? Commenting on my Fathom play or lack thereof. And let's see. I can pull up the match play on my phone. I don't know if we have the link in chat, but I think someone can drop it if you want. This is the pre-Silverball Classic Strikeout 2025, and again, this is 2 nights before. We got the Silverball Showdown that will be on Saturday, and finals being on Sunday. Mostly streamed here, cjarcade. I don't know if the qualifying for finals will be streamed, but I know the camera will be on something, but it may not be a full production. But it'll be here either way. Definitely come check it out. Dean is lamenting the flippers, even though he's already won. I would call it poor form, but I'm known to do the same, so I can't really talk. He's got deluxe. Like, what is he so upset about? Or you hit the 8-ball. He doesn't have deluxe yet. My mistake. And we can see who's still in it. So this was our round 6, so most of the games were played down in the party room. I know that there was some technical malfunction on Liberty Bell, which is the last game currently being played, so we're probably waiting on that at the moment. So Dean's gameplay is perfectly fine to watch as he passes through 1.3 mil.
Now we're done. He can start a new match.
There it is. And that left loop, slides right through. I was able to wear off my 3-strike blues with a game of Poppin' Music. It's very bright in the booth, so you may not be able to tell, but I am wearing a Poppin' Music shirt. This was completely unplanned. They have a very nice Poppin' Music cab here. If you've not played it, you've probably seen it in that really low-quality video of a guy playing classical music on a weird Japanese music game cab. Well, anyway. They have one here. It's great. And they also have a Sound Voltex, a Reflect Beat, a Step Maniacs, and a Nostalgia for your entertainment. Oh, and a Waka. I can't forget the Waka. And we are waiting for the next round to start. Again, we have Liberty Bell was having some mechanical issue that Adam went to go fix. So it's whenever that group is done. They've recorded scores. We are down to 14 players. Rick Miller currently standing alone is the only person with no strikes. 4 players with 1 strike, and the rest 9 players with 2 strikes. And Adam will move our rig to something entertaining, I hope. Ooh. Oh no, not Playboy. I don't know that one. Okay, he's moving it. He's moving. Oh, back to the Harlem Globetrotters. Everyone loves this game. Can you do a tap pass? I haven't tried it on this one, but I feel pretty confident in it. And on And Adam will help me with the production. Thank you, Adam. And yeah, we're on to Harlem Globetrotters. This is an elimination game possibly for 3 players. So unfortunately, one of them will end their run here. We'll have to see who. Got Alan, Michael, Chad, and Eric playing out on Harlem Globetrotters, waiting for the quarters to drop. Again, we're at 14 players left in this Classic Strikes pre-tournament. So Harlem, again, one of the, like if you've been watching these streams and you don't know how Harlem is played, then I mean I don't know how to help. But there's 2, basically each side of flippers. I know there's 3 flippers, so I can't say each flipper has something to do. But the left side of flippers, you hit the drop target bank off to the right. I actually know if this. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. You got a telestrator. Right, that drop target bank off to the right. How do you clear it? How do you clear it?
Oh, page down, I think, was the change. Page down.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Adam. All right. I'm learning all this stuff for later in the week when I'm definitely not eliminated early and will sit in the booth. Anyway, you've got the drop targets up there. All right, so left flipper, you usually use the lower flipper to do it. Upper flipper, you can see it's kind of a harder angle to hit. And then left flipper's an interesting one, right? If you have the tap pass, go ahead and tap it over and then go get your bonus multipliers and bonus add. If you don't have a tap pass, that's fine. You can always hit this spinner. The spinner value is increased every time you hit one of the drops. And once you have all the drops down, you might want to just go rip the spinner yourself. In competition set, right, so another detail, right, you have the globe letters being tracked up here. Every time you get it in the saucer, you're going to get one of those letters. On a competition setting, it is fixed. You get them in order. Great. When it's not on competition set, it's random, not as great. Finishing those gets you 25,000. Somebody's going to correct me on that. It's either 25 or 50. I'm looking for it on the playfield. Yeah, well, it gives you special, right, which is worth the 50. At any rate, pretty much what you're going to see people do, there's really always safety on the right side. Left side is scissor. You'll kind of see people play generally pretty light and without a ton of control and just try to make those shots. Any control on the right, you usually turn into a tap pass to hit the left side. Dead bounces are really good because there's a lot of vertical feeds. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, and scissor, of course, is when you hold these left flippers up, there's a nice gap. You can just sink the ball right through. So holding up the left flipper is not good defense for you. There's other stuff going on. There's spinners, but you'd probably never hit them on purpose. There's also this guy, which opens gate. I mean, you're using one of your left flipper shots, which you could probably hit down a drop target for to open that gate. It's not a bad idea, but it's not a great idea either. But you might see somebody hit it. Also, sometimes you just chance into that. The sling can hit it. And there's, you know. All right, we have Alan up to play. Player 1. I think I've talked enough through the rules. It looks like we are in competition set, so we're going to be getting those letters in order. And already in danger, and yeah, bounce off the top of the right flipper, or sorry, right sling, leads to death, and Michael is up to play. It's only 2,200 it looks, or 32, 22, being scored for Alan. Michael starts with that saucer, and center pop gives him a second one. Very nice. Already puts him ahead in score. Goes for the full flip on the left. It's very early. And yeah, it's not. It feels like Michael here is not trusting it to roll down to that lower flipper. So basically what that does in this game is that you end up getting a lot of spinner. Either through the center or the drop targets. And there's a little more trust on the lower flipper. Yeah, so basically, like, if he's given that shot, he's going to go ahead and take it. He's not doing this, like, early panic shot to go up the center. And that was an interesting one. Hey, Tommy Lazarus. Yeah, quite a few Central Texas folk made it out, and I know we've got more coming. Not everyone's here for tonight. We've got, Grant's here, myself. I know Colin McAlpine's going to be making an appearance. We've got Rachel Morris. Probably a bunch of others I'm forgetting. And I believe Robert Byers will be making a reprisal. Usually makes it up to this event anyway. Him and his kids all enter. It's usually a good time. Yeah, it's okay. So now Chad, you can see. Man, that sucks. But you can see the tap pass control there, right? Letting him turn those right flipper catches into left flipper shots. It's a very nice skill to have on this game. This is sort of, if you want to learn tap passes, this is the game that will reward you for doing them. And we have Eric up to play. Eric, another one of our 2 strike holders. Starts out with 2 saucers and a center drain right through the left spinner. The sort of meta thing, and like people aren't super familiar with the games out, so you may not see moves like this, but like any of those feeds, you're usually giving it like a shimmy or something just to like change the feed a little bit. You don't just want to trust it, right? But that's sort of something you pick up after you've played the game a few times and you know where the feeds are, right? To know when to do that, when it's appropriate. Woo! Low shot from Allen turns on the gate. I believe, yeah, he is going for those drops, and they're just not coming. Yeah, and then 2 early shot ends him at 6,000. That's not very good. You need more points than that on here. Michael walks up, lead on ball 1, but not by much, and gets instantly killed by the lowest target there. Probably had a little bit of traction on the right flipper there, but yeah, it needed a little extra hit maybe. That was rough. And Chad up to play. I think Chad probably showed the best technique of all of the ball 1s we've seen so far, but the game does not always reward good technique. That is why we love our classics. Yeah, and you can see, right, like Chad here is keeping his flippers down more often and trying to trust those low bounces. Of course, that means you're more vulnerable to the slings when they come in. And they will with the low bounces. And they are very touchy. Eric trying to find one of these drops. He's early once, late again. Backhand doesn't quite make it. Early again. He's trying to use the upper flipper to it. Again, he doesn't want the flow going down. And he just goes for a nice little spinner rip. And gets a saucer out of it. I mean, those letters carry over per ball. He's at 3 of them. And the way the scoring is going so far, that might help him. He only needs a second, remember. Nice rip on the spinner. Builds some bonus for him. Still only 5,000. So Tommy Lazarus, the strikes are 3rd and 4th, get 1 strike, and 3 strikes is elimination from the tournament. So someone is going home in this game, as there are 2 strikes that need to be given out. And there's the completion of, oh sorry, that was not the completion of Globe. There it is. See, I saw the future, you understand. And that's a cool 50,000 that gets added to his score. And that passes him past Michael's player 2 score. 200,000 now off the right special, is it? I forget what that scores. And yeah, no, I mean, so he doesn't have any of the drop targets down yet, so that spinner's just a measly 10 points. But it does get him, more chances at letters, and letters is what's his score right now. You know, why push for it, really? Sometimes you have to play what the game gives you. Because there are multiple paths to victory, especially on a classic like this. And that saucer feed's been nice. And now that he's finally getting a few calm balls on the lower flipper, he does get 2 of those drop targets. That'll be 2x the super bonus. And that adds 46 to his ball 2 score. Alan praying to some deity, and I'm not sure, maybe you could ask, for luck on ball 3 here. Ball 1 and 2, he did not really get to play. Ball 3, he gets a chance to, but no. Holds the flipper up and falls out of control for him. And that will be Alan taking a strike in this game. And that will be the end of his tournament run. You hate to see it go like that, you know? Now, Michael still has score to defend. He is, of course, in front of 1 player, which is nice. He'd like to be in front of 2 so he doesn't get that second strike. And there's a special for him, 50,000. Puts him in front of Chad. I believe he actually only has 12,000, not 70. And that will be where his score sits with a 1x super bonus there. 22,000 or so. Chad doing his opening routine. And he is also playing to not get this 3rd strike on his card. He needs to clear Michael's 163,000 to do that. And Eric will be advancing from this group without any more strikes, so he'll get to keep going. Chad gets a nice roll. He's trusting this bounce across. He's got up to 2x already, using that upper flipper to hit those drop targets. That finishes out Globe for him. He's up to 3x. A little early. A little early again. And he has to deal with this feed. Ooh, what a nudge to get it off of that left out lane. You got the rubber on the top of that sling to just spike up and get it out of there. Yeah, and you could hear Chad saying no early. He knew that was trouble. Unfortunately, the 3x bonus count will not be enough. He will finish at 110. Eric with the walk-off ball 3. Good job, Eric. He has 20,000 bonus carried over. I'm surprised the super bonus is on, but that's how it be. Gets another special just to rub it in. He hasn't even gotten a flip yet. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's that we love the drop targets, but the feed coming back from them can be brutal. Absolutely brutal. How's everyone doing out there on this fine Thursday evening, watching some pre-Cactus Jack Silverball Showdown action? This is the pre-tournament, 1 of 3. We have 2 more tournaments tomorrow on Friday. Also will be streamed here on cjarcade, and we have qualifying on Saturday, finals on Sunday. A lot of pinball action to give to you this weekend. And we even have 3D glasses in here. I didn't see these. I'm ready. Ready to play Jaws. But let's look at our standings. I don't know if we have a stream view for it, so we're going to go off my phone. Round 7 is still being played out. We've got a group on... Oh, sorry. It is just finished. The last game was Laser Ball. And we are down to 10 players in the tournament. Rick Miller picked up his first strike, so now he's in with the rest of us. We've got Alex Wilson, Rick Miller, Michael, who you just watched, and Dean, local Oklahoma fellow, all on 1 strike, so they're looking good. In the bottom set, we have Alexandria West, Travis Guidry, Michael Brown, Collier, Whitefield, Eric Freimanis, and Mark Abbott on 2 strikes and still in.
Hey, Leslie?
And this is, again, all classics, so we're going to be seeing some more fun house ball action. Of what flavor? Adam is choosing. Look at his face. That's a contemplation. And we're rolling up to Supersonic. Nice long playing classic for us. And there will be, let's see, what group is running on here? In round 8, we have, Dean, Rick, Michael, and Alex who are going to be playing on Supersonic. There's Rick now. And all right. And this is currently our top group. Actually, all 4 players that I mentioned that are on 1 strike are in this group. So no one's going home. Yay! Isn't that exciting? Oh, man. It's interesting. I'm still... You'll see that? It's still chroma keyed, even though I don't have a... Anyway. All right, yeah, so I already did the plug for the tournament, but yeah, Saturday and Sunday is going to be the main event. We got pre-tournaments tomorrow, all streamed here. Come and watch. And I can't promise my silky smooth voice on all of the cast, but I will try to make my way in here whenever I can, just for you guys. And Dean steps up ball 1. So Supersonic is a very boring game rules-wise. You know, it's very technically challenging. It has, you know, everything that you kind of want in a game from this era. Unfortunately, the rules are just kind of, well, it's bonus collect and then spinner. It's spinner first, of course. You light the spinner by hitting that center lane. It also opens the right out lane gate, which is great. But if you use it, you lose the spinner, but that's okay. You get a free plunge and you can light it again if you just know where the skill shot is to hit the center lane. And you can kind of see the bumpers up top there are angled out, so if it can be hard, right? It's angled down to go out to the edges, so it can be tough to find a good, reliable shot that will actually land that. If you do that, your spinner's worth 1,000, and you just hit that until you're bored. Once your bonus, which is kept tracked on the Supersonic S's, is high enough, you might want to take some direct shots at the saucer that will just directly give you bonus multiplier. But the spinner is also probably worth as much, so you do what you want. If you manage to not hit the middle shot, well, you just hit the spinner to go get chances at lighting the spinner again. So, anyway. Yeah, so there's also, I guess, like, just details-wise, I'll talk through 2 short balls here, but both of them, they didn't light the spinner, didn't hit it. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here. Those are also duplicated on the center ring there. When you hit those star rollovers, you get the full set of 5. You get a nice, I think, 50,000 point bonus, something like that. And yeah, it's also lights up these. If these buttons are lit, right, if you get the numbers up top when you take a trip through there, it'll advance your bonus. But that's difficult to shoot on purpose, and the feed coming off of this post right here can be dangerous sometimes. It likes to go middle or not hit anything. Anyway, so no one's managed to turn on the spinner yet, so it's a very low scoring game. I promise that will all change as soon as you see someone get it, and they're all trying to find it at the moment. And Alex up to play, stares down the open gate arrow. Would really like to turn on the spinner, putting up that on ball 1 versus everyone's not doing it, of course. And does he have it? Oh, a little weak, and he ends up getting a 4. Nobody wants a 4. They all want 2. And then, yeah, no flips there. And Sling says, see you later. So even if you let the spinner, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. We got Alex fans in the chat. 3BC. Alex is looking great right now. He's got 1 strike. Feeling good. So, Dean manages to turn on his spinner. And there's a rip. He completes the set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25,000 added to his score. That spinner's still on. And yeah, we're off to the races now. You can see his score's already, 50,000, much higher than anybody's score. It's a little funny bonus advance. Yeah, you can see, I was talking about that feed earlier, right? And you can see as it was coming down, Dean kind of gave it a rattle with the flippers. Do anything else with that feed. Don't give me your natural feed. Rick up to play, ball 2. Dean had some points, but not all the points probably that he wanted. But, you know, if no one manages to turn on the spinner, Dean's score will stay good. And Rick takes a quick trip out. Rainbow's over to the right out lane, and he gives it a tap, but it's not quite there. Michael's, again, slightly weak, who has not turned on the spinner. Only has the 2 to do it. And, yeah, kind of... You see, we saw Michael last game sort of decline control on Harlem sometimes. You can see kind of the same here. The fat flippers like to give you control. By control, I mean cradling. For often no reason at all. You can see that one just kind of stops. And come on, give it to him. Hey, 25,000. Spinner's on for the rest of the ball. His bonus is getting up there. He has 17,000. And that's from hitting these drop targets with his right flipper feeds. Instead of passing it, he's been doing that. But then, yeah, takes the spinner rip. Of course, why wouldn't you? Gets a free 2x off the bumpers. This 5 lane into that. We've got 2x on our 19,000. A few more spins. Late on the left flipper, but that's fine. We'll just find it again. And, yeah, score's looking pretty good now. We're going to be sailing past 100,000 here. Or is that an 8? My eyes deceive me. He gets a free 3x. Well, not free here in that one. Shot it cold. He goes back, tries to get the 5, and it lips out. Now hitting that saucer from 3 to 5x, it becomes worth quite a bit. Probably more than the saucer is. He does have that at max 20,000 bonus, I believe it is. And he gets the natural Stucky on the drop targets, hits it out. Thank you very much. Cool spinner rip. Hits the right side, another 25,000 for finishing the letters. Gets a left out lane, but you don't want to tilt that. 20,000 times 3 getting added to the bank. And we have pulled into first. Michael as player 3. Alex now up to play player 4. Didn't get much of a ball 1, but as you can see, that doesn't have much bearing on this game. Your numbers carry over, but nothing else really carries. Each ball kind of stands on its own. And, ooh, a little soft again for that middle lane. But, oh, another chance for the pops. Okay, oh. Well, back to risking it with the spinner. Gets a cheeky little 2x. It's not worth a ton to him right now, but might be in a little bit. And every one of those drop targets hits is worth double. But yeah, kind of a late flip off the right flipper there. Hits drop targets, pop bumper says, get out. Oh, that's unfortunate. You want a little more traction there. Dean asking for the center lane and is granted it by whatever deity he used to invoke there. And ski jump over looks very good from that right in lane that it was given. Of course, it was guaranteed either way. He has the gate, yada, yada. I know that. But, yeah, so now let's see what he chooses to do with this right flipper control. I saw, yeah, the post pass worked when I was on here. And, yeah, Dean takes that, and wow, what a rip. There we go. We need more. We are in second, but, you know, anybody's ball 3 can pretty easily catch 100,000 if they get a hold of it. Our bonus count is getting a little higher. We're at 16,000. So 2x we might consider, but pretty much it's just going to be spinner at the moment. Ooh, D might be thinking about 2x. No, he's thinking spinner. Come on. Come on. Did I have you for a second? No way he's thinking multiplier. It's spinner. Little play off the center lane there. He gets another chance at the spinner. Excellent rip. Clears right through. I mean, he wants the left lane, but also I'm just here for the spinner thousands. Doesn't want the ski jump there. A late flip from the right flipper goes down our little causeway there. Ooh. He gets the one off the star rollovers in the center. Gives him 25,000. He has a max 20,000 bonus, but no multiplier to go with it, and he will finish at 176,000. Rick looking for any sort of traction. He needs to clear 176,000 in order to be in the running at all. He would like to clear 211 and make Michael play for it. But the game is having other thoughts right now. He misses that center skill shot on ball 3, and that's down. No traction to be found. Rick Miller will be taking a strike here. Michael walks up for his plunge off. He's already beaten 2 players, so he doesn't need to play this, but he might anyway. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Just want to lip it a little saucer. 2x times nothing. Nice drop catch off the saucer there. And, yeah. Takes that W for himself. Alex up to play. Needs to clear 176,000. No other score will do. Ooh, pop bumper gives him the center lane that he's been craving the whole game. Now we're able to play. Looking for a little bit of control. Our left flipper shot's a little late, but as long as we get another try at it. Oh no, late again. Woo! Speedy spinner there. And our score is building. There we go. Now, spinner trips seem to be given about 12,000. So not incredible money, but still money we need. And obviously, right, we're still going to be taking those. So power right in lane there. That feed is keeping him out of control. This lateral motion makes me nervous. Oh, Sean just turned on the light in here. Well, at least now I can see. Bounce over the left out lane and don't care. We're playing. I think it makes sense now to start to turn towards the bonus multiplier with our left flipper shots. We're at the max 20,000 and that spinner has not been giving us 20,000. An early shot on the saucer goes in. The late one was almost fatal to us, but a nice little dig to get it out of the middle. Finishes the targets on the left. Extra ball is now available there. I think that's worth a point bonus. He's climbing through 96,000, but we need a little more bonus. Just have to find it. Our base count is maxed, of course, but the multiplier, getting the 3x right now would be victory. And, oh, not going to quite get there. 2x times 20 ends him at about 150. And that will be Alex taking our second strike from this game. And they enter in the results. And, yeah, let's check out how the rest of the round is going. All games have been completed. We're now down to 8 players. We have Travis taking a strike on $6 Million Man and headed out. And Mark Abbott taking a strike on Fathom, and he is headed out in a 9th place finish for the both of them. Good job. And the next round is started. This is going to be round 9, so there's going to be an EM round again. And we'll see where Adam takes us. One group will be on an EM, and another will be on a solid state. And we're moving to Frontier. We got any crickets? Crickets in chat.
Swampions, like ambiance, but like it's the swamp. All the crickets.
This one's floating. I played it once and I got
This is another classic, another light spinner for easy points, collect bonus for hard points. Bonus is slightly more pronounced than it is on Supersonic, we'll say. Finishing out the Den of Predators is worth a lot.
Kinda. Okay.
Yeah, I got glare on the first, but you can see the
I was
four.
more worried about that one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, okay.
you got enough numbers there. If it comes down to the tens, you know. All right. Frontier, and we've got Eric, Michael, Dean, and Michael.
And also, too, if you ever need to reset this up, let's see. I don't know how to do the instant replay. I think this will work. No.
Hard to tell from here, yeah.
Sorry, I don't know how to do
All right. Yes, we're down to 8 players. This is one of our groups. I believe the top group we have, these are our only 2 players with 1 strike in this group. So Frontier, you're going to see everyone just kind of going up the right side. I don't know how else to describe the game, really. You see, yeah, you hit this left inline drop right here. Which you see Eric has already done. That lights the spinner here. And then this light up here does like a collect, and it's worth a ton of points, and everyone likes it. There's not really a way to hit it on purpose. So you just kind of have to pray. And you make those chances for yourself by, of course, hitting the right spinner. There's something with the bonus and the Den of Predators, and people who know the game will probably tell me more to do there. Inline drops are also bonus multiplier, but only for the base bonus, I believe. Something like that. Yeah, and then like these right drops over here multiply the Den of Predators, but you also don't want to play the lower section of the playfield because of death. You might want to do it once you have a full set and you're collecting your second, but until that point, yeah, probably not. There we go, spinner's on. Ooh, Dean with some nice saves there. Game rewards him, lets him take a nice shot here. And there's our first spinner rip of the game. Finishes his first row in the Den of Predators. Those lanes up top spot those, which is another big value of why you go for that spinner, is you get more chances. Picks up 2x on his Den of Predators, 2x on his base bonus. Nice little collect off the right side there. That was a hot traveling ball there. But gets 125 plus, 2x Den, 2x base, 195. That's pretty good, right? Right? Now somebody will probably pass that. But ball 1 score, it's pretty good. Well, yeah, it's a great ball 1 score now. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, there's all this stuff with the bonus count and yada yada, but like, just getting this game to let you play is enough trouble sometimes. It is a game that rewards technique, but it also is brutal, right? I mean, the outlanes are bigger. You get your fat flippers, which usually you get control pretty easily off of those, but anyway. So Eric's Den is filling up here. Got a couple trips with the pop bumper through the, wow, what a bump. Through the left and center there, help him finish out 2 columns. He wants to finish out that right column so he can have a completed card. Completed card allows you to start collecting more on the second. Right now, right, if he gets any left or center lanes, they're not going to do anything for him. I mean, he's smashing this target here, which Technically, he does spot the right column. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I would think he's going for spinner, but hey, we finished the Den of Predators. What do you know? And yeah, so now you kind of think about like, oh, well, look at that right drop target bank. You know, if it's open, like there's one up, I might go finish that. Yeah, but great ball there from Eric. Finishes out the Den of Predators. Has the Frontier bonus nice and high, and yeah, looks good. Michael up to play. Oklahoma's own. And yeah, the pressure's on a little bit. And you can see like it's just refusing to go to the flippers. Will we get to play? Hey. And he hits that spinner. Very nice. Will we get as many pop-upper trips as Eric? No, of course not. But we get a nice right flipper, turn our spinner on. Ooh, and a nice catch on the left. That's sort of the control I was talking about that you kind of get on the fat flippers, right? Oftentimes you can just like hold up the flipper and it will just stop the ball against the sling because there's such a small gap there. And you could see it in that cradle that Michael was able to generate there for himself. Ooh. See that like ricochet up and man, that's something. Burn and spinner rips, and Den of Predators is almost full, but not quite. We need one center. Oh, not quite. Pop bumper is teasing him. He can also hit the target in the center if he wanted to, but I don't think he would. Gets a nice save there. And the full den will add... Full den and the fifth bonus light there will add about 120,000 to his score. Dean doing his best impression of the owl hoot. And it helps him gain a center row there. Hoping for a little love from the pop bumpers, but don't give him a lane. He does make his own left in lane though. That was a very nice nudge. Kind of keep that in line with this bounce here, right? It's kind of hard to articulate, but it is a thing. And Dean with some big nudges to make the saves, but it's working out. He still has the ball. Unlit spinner turns into a lit spinner. Turns into a left out lane. And yeah, but he only really had sort of half the den ready, so ends up 268. We got a game, folks. An exciting frontier. Don't let the crickets fool you. This is excitement, okay? Michael looking for the ability to play. Gets a nice set of lanes up top from the pop bumpers. Finishes out his first row of Predators. And see what he does. Oh, he'll turn on the spinner by hitting the right sling. That works. Nice save on the right there. And just please, just go back up top. Oh. And that's, yeah, that like getting control in this game is tough. I'm making it sound easy. It is tough. Even with the fat flippers, even with, you know, all your dead bounces that you could muster. Eric gloating that he has the Den of Predators, or at least pointing it out to the stream. He does have the completed Den of Predators, right? That yellow light in the center of the playfield means he's already finished it once. So he'll get a full bonus count once he's done here. And all of those lanes are hot. Ooh, boom, center column finished. Nice control on the right flipper there. Turns that into a spinner light. Is he going for the inline drops? He is. I mean, they're worth quite a bit to him right now. His Frontier bonus is building. And multiplying that by 2, plus the Frontier times 2. Or sorry, Den of Predators times 2. Yeah, add it up. Add it up. Yeah, and he'll finish just shy of 750. That looks pretty good, Eric. But yeah, all these players have it in them. They know what to do. They just need to be able to get control for another ball. Michael finishes out his Den of Predators with a nice center lane plunge. And he'll be able to start collecting his second set here and potentially multiply it. I think really, yeah, in order to catch Eric's score, he needs either a long play here or to start thinking about some of the bonus multipliers available to him. Alternatively, I mean, just finishing the Den of Predators a second time is kind of a multiplier, right? But just shimmy there. The full Den of Predators and Frontier bonus pair there will help him up to 568,000, which is good for second place at the moment. Dean and Michael still will play ball 3. Dean working at 279,000. Again, just looking for some bonus. Finishes off the right column in the den. He's generating some of his own in lanes here, but also is generating some center danger for himself by missing flips. And that'll be fatal there. And Dean will be taking a strike in this game of Frontier. But that's his second, he's still in. Michael now up to play. Has half a den and not much Frontier bonus. And again, like, I mean, actually, he probably needs to finish the den first and get multiplier, right? Both are necessary. And that will help. Oh, but he... Yeah, bounce off the drop target on the right there. We'll just center drain him. Left flipper might have been able to get a piece of it, but maybe not. I know he flipped, but it just, didn't feel like it. Eric and Michael will stay in the tournament with 2 strikes, and Dean and Michael.
You get A, B, C. If you hit that, you get an A. If you hit that, you get a B. If you hit that, you get a C. When they're lit, you get 15. This right here is the multiplier for this. That first one likes the spinner. Oh, back to this. So if you get A, B, and C, that gives you a row. That gives you 3,000, 9,000, and advances this bonus. So
Eric's just explaining it. I'll let him do it.
You get another row, and it goes to 30. Well, then if you hit the second one, that multiplies this by 2. You hit the third one, multiplies this by 3. So each time, so this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
But
do it again.
In the beginning, though,
60.
there's some 3 rollovers and then these drop targets.
Well, don't go for those.
Thank you, A-Train. How you doing?
So, like, you get those as 3 rollovers.
Unfortunately, no multi-ball to be found, so
You just keep trying to send it up top.
perhaps that's the reason for Dean's strike.
And then you want to get the drop targets when you bring this up.
I don't really. Well, that just kind of happens. Normally, if it's just a KD2, I'm going spinner all day.
Yeah, I kept on that side.
Because a lot of times after you hit the first one, those other ones will like flip out, go over here.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me.
Yeah, absolutely, A-Train. I can get eliminated early, so I can provide all the commentary action you need. And technically, we need to finish in 24 minutes, so hopefully we can get the other group moving along. This group is done. The other one is on a game of Hang Glider, which is down in the party room. It should be a fast player, but maybe something's going on. We'll wait for results. We know that 2 players will be falling out of that group as they are all 2 strikes, so we will be on 6 players in the next round.
I have a phobia of playing on stream when you're in here. Last year when I was on Godzilla and I'd like screwed up my live catches and you're just like, yep, he knows he messed up. It's like, I know, and you're like, yeah, he knows he messed up. And
You did great, Eric. My only comment, I ragged you a bit on ball 3 for pointing at the Den of Predators light. I was like, Eric gloating a little bit that he has that light completed.
I've only played here twice in the past year. So this is my first time playing their Frontier. Their Frontier is floaty.
I saw, and people were not getting flips, right? It was just kind of staying on the slings, and
I
yeah.
love that game.
Oh yeah, I could tell when you were going through the rules.
Dean didn't know. I'm like, dude, this is way better than supersonic. You know, you
Right.
get
It,
the spinner
you
here,
you think it's the same, but like the bonus is way different, right?
Like, you can do this for that and this for that.
Yeah.
And if you have a District 82 spinner, you can just rip it all big.
Yeah, you can talk to Luke about that one. I know Luke likes Frontier up at District 82. Anyway, yeah, Eric's stepping into the booth for a second there. Frontier is new to us, yeah. Why yeah, Eric was just lamenting he hasn't been to Cactus Shacks too many times this year, so if it's new, this is the first time he gets to see it, so. Sorry, I got a ball magnet. I love these things. Do you have one of these in your toolkit? Because you should. Nominally, it's for picking up, you know, screws you drop into your engine bay or whatever. But also great at grabbing pinballs out of games. Highly recommend it. This one even has a little clip so you can... but anyway. Like I said, we got the other group, and we'll be going to 6 players, and so we have it guaranteed at least 2 more rounds here to finish out the pre-Silverball Classic Strikes. This is the Thursday tournament. We got 2 more pre-tournaments on Friday. One on Saturday is the main event, with the finals on Sunday. It's Silverball Showdown main event. And as I said earlier, yeah, I can't guarantee my silky smooth voice on all of the commentary, but I'll try to make my way over here when I can. Last year, yeah, I wasn't able to commentate for some reason. Yeah, it's not occurring to me at the moment. But, yeah, we've got all sorts of pinball action. It's all going to be streamed here. So, yeah, stay tuned all weekend. Yeah, Frontier's an interesting one. Because like Eric pointed out, right, you think it's you know, on surface, right, it's kind of like Supersonic, but it's way more interesting, right? Because you have the 2 bonus counts. Bonus can be worth way more, and you have like ways to spot the bonus, so you're doing more chances. But like on the surface, it's like, oh, I'm gonna light the spinner, and then I'm gonna hit the spinner, and then I guess the bonus will show up. You can play it that way, but sort of the difference maker is on that, you know, ball 2 and ball 3 when you're staring down high bonus counts. Do you know what to do and where to play to pick up those multipliers and, you know, stay in control, right? That's always the difficulty. Man, what do we got back here? We got a dragon. The burl. I'm surprised to see that back here. That's been active in tournaments past. There's a Xenon over there and a Pinbot. They do a lot of maintenance here on the games, as you might expect, with such a large collection that is a Cactus Jacks. On the room cam, you can kind of see a row of games. There's 2 of those. So it's a lot of pinball, a lot of new stuff, a lot of old stuff, right? There's enough classic games here on location to run this tournament. We happen to be using the EM ones just to sort of get ready for Silverball Showdown and make sure that those games are vetted after they've been moved, and we don't know what state the score reels are in and all that fun stuff. But yeah, there's enough classic games out here that you could just run this classics tournament with those only. And those are on location. Come play them. They're cheap. They're fun. It's in Oklahoma City. Why aren't you here? But yeah, great. I never stop singing the praises of this place. It's so much fun. All right. I vamped all I can vamp, and it's good because round 10 is up. We are back on classics. We have a Playboy game and a $6 Million Man game. This $6 Million Man, I hope we get to show off. But if you were here last year or 2 years before, it is that $6 Million Man with the, you know, worn out saucer and the raw wood all over the playfield.
Playboy or 6 million?
6 million, sure. It is that $6 million man, but you may notice that he is now actually worth $6 million. Look at this game. Oh, pristine. And that is, yeah, some restoration work.
Top 6.
Restoration work by a person in Fort Worth. Do you know who it is, Adam? No, okay. Well, we'll get a chance to plug him later. But I mean, again, like, if you were here or watched the stream last year, this, I promise you, this is the same game. But it does not look it, thanks to an excellent restoration job. And yeah, we got some $6 million man. This is another bonus count game, and basically you go up top and just kind of ignore the rest of it. Everything is very dangerous. So, I mean, that's just what you do. I will be honest, I don't know a ton of the specific rules on $6 Million Man. That will be apparent as we start talking about it. But is like that's sort of how I treat it. Is you just look for the spinners and hit the spinners, and then, well, you catch the ball and then you hit the spinners again. Yeah. I do know, yeah, there is some stuff with the post here, right? Hitting the saucer up top, sticks this post up, and hitting these star rollovers will put the post back down. Gives you a nice amount of safety, but usually the outlanes are what end up killing you on here, not the middle. So it's not a huge deal. Bonus multiplier. Chat, what's bonus multiplier on this game? I believe it's finishing the targets on the right, which is also how you turn on the spinners. Or is it just, it's just the saucer up top, isn't it? Yeah, that's how you get 2x. I think you get 3x. Oh, it's still the saucer up top. Yeah, so that's why you just keep going up top. Yeah, saucer in the middle. We figured it out. Thanks, chat. And 5x? Oh, flips out. Woo. Yeah, how do you play at A-Train? Do you like trying to turn on the spinner before you start going up top? Or do you just keep going up top until you get 5x, or just infinitely? All right. Alex finishing out that ball with a very nice, very sturdy 161,000 off of a 3x bonus collect. And thankfully 2 saucers from the pop, one from himself, one from the pop-uppers, turns on 2x for Dean, or he even gets to flip. And you see Dean doing the double flip, kind of wiggle it, see if I can get a different feed. Fortunately, it skips over the left to in lane after a right sling. All right, A-Train. So you say, if the center post is enabled, it's up and we're using it, work the drops to light splinter. But if it's disabled and down, right, we hit one of the star roller to get it down, just play max bonus and just go up top, get our bonus up, get our multiplier up. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I hadn't considered using the post as your safety for the drops, because I was thinking lateral motion. But that is a good point, right? If you can get it to rest on the post, you probably have a pretty good shot at the drops. Now let's see what Alexandria opts to do. A little late there. Hits the drops squarely though. And that might be the intention. Yeah, it looks like it. So Alexandria looking to turn on the spinners first before starting. Woo! Or just take a rip. You know, it could have been either. It's kind of hard to tell on ball one, you know, before people really dial the shots. My bet would be spinners, but as previously mentioned, I don't know this game super well, so they might know something that I don't. And yeah, Alexandria, I think it's I don't think she managed to get the 2x there, but at any rate, ends up just shy of Dean's score, but neither of their scores very large. So it's a very tight margin. Alex up to a very nice lead. Fortunately, one of the players in this group will be ending their tournament here, but only one. So first or second in this game will be good to advance to the top 4. We have another group of 3 that holds the rest of the top 4. And Alex here is having trouble finding this left spinner, but the Pops are trying to help him out and give him some saucers anyway. Nothing carries from the first ball, so it's all just to play for. We're building bonus. We're looking for spinners. We're building bonus. We're looking for spinners. Yeah, and Alex, yeah, doing some pretty smart flips there, vertical, just to kind of keep control, you know, avoid the lateral motion. Because any feed you throw up like that, you probably will be able to get dead bounces on, things like that. Saucer comes in, and it does a nice little fanfare. Woo, there's some spins. Now we know. Spinner turns on 2x. We've already got 20,000 base. Whoa. Is that post up? Is it kind of just... I think the post might not come up. It might be disabled. The light, it's hard to tell on the overhead cam. The light came on. They're playing without it. Well, you know, A-Train noticed. I didn't notice. Anyhow, Dean lamenting his ball too, probably as he should. Wasn't a ton to play for there. Alexandria opens with the saucer off the pop bumper. That's good. Counts just the same as getting it yourself. And, ooh, man. Again, it's having a hard time finding the spinner. It is late. There it is. Yeah, that late on the tip of the flipper. That'll do it. And yeah, wow. Yeah, nice late on the right flipper there. Kind of gives her a alley pass, basically. Gets you control. Knows where that spinner is on the left flipper now. Don't matter how or where that flip comes from. We got it. And passes over Dean's score. Second in this game is good enough to survive. But still one ball to play for each of them, so she'll, of course, play it out. No spinners lit. A lot of 100 points off the Pops. Counting them in one at a time. Thanks, Bally. Hey, 50,000. That's a bionic power score. Yeah, looks like we found that left spinner, too. 50,000, right, is these lanes, these targets. How much is it worth? Oh, 50,000 points. There we go. There's 2x. Now we're looking good. Yeah. Yeah, you spotted that A-Train, or yeah, that the post. So that light might come on, but the post is not physically up. So it does not do you any good. Alexandria with a 2x count. Play the song. Finishes at 153,000. Alex still to play. He's got 215,000. He's sitting in first, but is not safe. Oof. That'll help. Get 50,000 off the bat. With a nice plunge to the left lane. Knows where that right spinner is now. First saucer hit. Plays a fanfare. Woo. Nice, just not flipping, letting it come into control. You can kind of, it was like, I know this one's coming back to me. Don't need to freak out over it. Don't need to flip early. And then, yeah, you can see it smartly like, well, okay, now the slings have it. Now I can play it, and I know where to flip. Oh, yeah. That one that the sling didn't want to go there. 300,020 points for Alex. Looks very good. And the pressure is now on Dean to survive and make it to this top 4. In order to do that, he needs to clear at least one player's score, and he is 120,000 short at the moment. Any bonus? Ah, that's not it. All right, never mind. And yeah, Dean will be going out in tie for 5th place. Alexandria with the walk-off. And we have our top 4, folks. Entering into round 11. Oh, sorry, Playboy is still in progress. You can see that. No, you cannot see that on the room cam. Haha. But yeah, Playboy is still in progress. No, Playboy is finished. And Michael LaFrieda
Top 4. Everyone has 2 strikes.
will be falling off. And we now have our top 4.
Everyone has 2 strikes. So that means we play exactly 2 more games.
All right, we got it changed over to Harlem as our random draw. I've got Michael, Brown, Alex, Wilson, Alexandria West, and Eric Freimanis up to play Harlem Globetrotters. As Adam stated on the player cam there, we're going to have at least 2 more rounds. Yeah, I changed it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Top 4, everyone's got 2 strikes, so we're playing this one and 1 more.
There'll be 2 players out and then a 1v1 for the last game. So 2 players going home here. 1st and 2nd place on this game will be good enough. Harlem Globetrotters, I'm not going to insult the chat again. I lied. If you've been watching tournament streams, you know how to play Harlem. But I'll go over it. So kind of flippers do 2 things, right? This left bank here, you like to use this lower flipper at these drop targets. The feedback can be nasty. What does that do? It gives us bonus for the first, bonus multiplier for the remaining 3 inline drops. Thanks, Bally. And it also increases the spinner value. What does the right flipper do? Well, if you have a pass to make with that right flipper, nominally a tap pass is going to be your suggested route here. You're going to use that to go over here and generate more chances at getting your bonus multiplier. Once the spinner's up, it can get up to 2,000 a spin. You might consider using that right flipper to hit the spinner also. It's not a bad idea. But again, to light the spinner, you hit these. Oh man, look at that save from Michael. Like I said, that this feed can be very bad coming back out, but you have to hit it. It's the most valuable shot. Because right now he's got 3x times 8. Oh man, back into this. But look at it go. Look at it go. Yeah, 2,000 a spin is going to be how you want that. Ooh. Gets the 5x. So an important thing to point out here, right? So Bally has super. Huge spin. Huge spin. What a save. Bally has super bonus, the 20, 30, and 40,000 lights. If you get to those, that will carry ball to ball. So it's very important that you get that, especially on ball 1. So you can see, I mean, I was going to... Apologies, I didn't hit the mute for that. I was going to give this whole thing about, you need base bonus, to go with your 5x. And Michael says, screw you, Mark. I am just going to hit the spinner until you recognize it as a valid strategy. And yeah, I have. That's, yeah, what a ball 1. That is a 4, now a 5 in the 100,000s digit. 524,000 in ball 1. Looks pretty good. Does not have that super bonus light, so he'll be starting at nothing come ball 2. But I mean, points-wise, looks pretty good. Yeah, and there's that feed we're talking about, right? So the thing on this target, right? If getting a subtle flip out of this one is hard, but if you nail the center of the target, that's going to be your death feed, right? What you kind of want to do is you want to have it roll up on it. And you can see right there, right as I drew the arrow, Alexandria hit that angle. And that's going to give you some other feed, something that's much more playable. Yeah, I mean, flexible. And it's tough to produce that feed, but it's one of those where it's like, I'm thinking when I'm playing, like, I'm going to favor the late side of the shot. just for that reason. And yeah, so 5x up for Alexandria right away. Oh, wow. Skips right over the saucer. I think it's Globe. Globe is 25,000? 50. We did 50. We talked about this before. I was giving you guys crap for not knowing how to play this game. I don't know. Anyway. Believe, yeah, that was that 20,000 light times 5. Did she get super bonus? Yeah, either way. A pretty good ball. And, you know, might be good enough. Remember, we only have to get second on this game. It's okay if we don't catch the 500. As long as we don't fall to third. Eric up to play. And would like to hit any drop target. Is late on the left flipper, but is getting new chances at it. And you know, you're not mad. If I make misses and I still get chances, I'm not mad. Gets that spinner at 10 up spin. That high-pitched ding. Not that many points. And yeah, okay. He got it on that lower flipper and took a shot, and it slammed this this guy here. His gate is open, which is nice. That is a thing that you get from hitting that target. But it is very dangerous coming back to the center. He saves it. And hopefully, yeah, there it is. Knows where that target is now. Just giving a little extra nudge there to keep it in. Okay, okay. Yeah, and he's lost the drop target again. Oh, man. Oh. There it is. Yeah, it hits that one square on, but it's a little weaker, so he lives. Oh, early on that target is fatal. Add some bonus. Got 15,000 base. Almost scissors, but gets that top flipper down to play defense. Spinner gets him over 50,000 now. Collects that 3x light. He does, I believe he has super bonus at this point. No, down, okay, now he's at 19. Boom, super bonus is on 22,000. Finishes Globe, gets in the 50,000. We're passing by Alexandria's score for sure now. A couple more saucer trips keep adding bonus. Can we get that 30,000 light on? Can we do it? Would really like that 30,000 light. How about it? Looks like oh, there it does. 30,000 light comes on for us. And we lost the rest of the bonus count, but I promise he has 30,000. I saw it. You saw it. Incredible ball coming out. Just, I mean, it's saucer love, pop love. What do you want? What do you do? There we go. Gets the 5x. Nails our bonus off of the right target. And this is shaping up to be an amazing ball now. And yeah. That was the right target there, finishing counting before it kicks up the ball. And the spinner, oh man, the spinner. Spinner's at 2,000 a spin, but it gives it to you 1,000 at a time, so it kind of doubles up. And Eric putting Michael's spins. Yeah, who said tap passes matter? Hey, Train, who was that? I don't remember. Certainly wasn't me. No, I wouldn't say anything like that. I mean, with the spinner looking as it is, like, who cares? Yeah, it gets the ball rolling through. Clears Michael's score before bonus. All right. And yeah, we've maxed our bonus at 49,000. 40,000 of that will carry into ball 2 and 3. This is absolutely disgusting. I think that was, yeah, 25,000 bonus there for hitting that top saucer again. Eric going aw because the pops didn't go into the saucer one time for him. Yeah, this is wow. Wow. I got another bonus off on the right. It's 5,000 points for hitting that. I don't actually know what turns on that 5,000 light. I know it's usually on once you've played enough. Uses up his gate save there. And yeah, we use his left flipper to pass to right because he wants more spins. And who can blame him? Oh no, Eric. Yeah, that's ooh, 5x times 49. Oh, and there's the roll. 1,000,000 points coming in for Eric. Here, I got you, Eric. Go. Oh. No. Again, we can get a nice looking one. Michael up to play here. Yeah. And get some saucers. Now, I mentioned this before. I mean, we have some great play here, but you only need second place to advance. In fact, the difference between first and second won't matter. Yeah, but at any rate, yeah, Michael is still going to play, of course. But the pressure, he doesn't need to reach 1,000,000. It would be nice to, but yeah. Anyway, you can see the shots here that Michael using his ball one. He has that spinner rip down. It's on that right flipper. He can get it up there. He's trying to take these, yeah, there it is, shots at the drop targets. Now, ooh, and there's that right on. The right on feed is just, aye. But that drop target was worth 40,000 to him to multiply his super bonus there. All those saucer trips up top got a super bonus. He's sitting at 755 bonus, and pressure is on for Alex and Alexandria, to really do anything, right? They catching 750 is a tall order on this game, but it is going to be how they advance in this tournament. Alex starts out a little trouble on the left flipper feed. Does have that spinner. And it goes through the middle spinner, kills him. And that's, as a player, that's sometimes so frustrating to see, like when you know, your opponents are up top, like pop's going back and say, oh, another saucer, oh, another saucer, oh, I got globe, oh, I got, and then your feed comes down and it's just like, here, save this, and then you're sad. Yeah, Alexandria here, nice control on the left flipper to avoid draining herself. It's that, yeah, when the square onto the target feeds back, and you could see again, like same as her ball one, she used that you know, going up here. I only have yellow ink, and it's a very yellow play field, but yeah, you can, if it kind of bounces up and hits the target, you can still get that feedback. The late shot only gives you extra security. It's not a guarantee that you're going to get the safe feedback, right? Eric comes up. He of course has 1,000,000 points. Gets another special. This is, I mean, at any rate, I'll let him play this out. Needs to go back for those drop targets. He does have the 40,000 super bonus, so every drop target past that first one is going to be 40,000 points to him. Wow, nice trust to the tip there. I like using saves like that on classic games. It's surprisingly effective. Just right, have the tip out and then sort of like nudge it to deflect it into the left flipper or the other flipper. $100 to spin. And there's that 2x bonus, gives him a globe letter. And yeah, Eric lamenting his second ball, which was worth only a measly 370,000. He of course has 1,000,000 points banked, so he's not sweating too much at the moment. Ball 3 comes out. Michael Brown gets his own special. 880, and that will be where he stands. 40,000 more, ends at 905. 905,000, the score for Alex and Alex to get to. Alex just looking for a little play. Has not validated yet, but oh, that'll happen. That'll happen. Yeah, kind of late. Sort of like holds up the left flipper, expecting some defense, and instead it just slots just right through. Alex is out. Alexandria now trying to get her piece of the finals. 905,000 scored a catch, and a scissor catches her too. Again, you know, your instinct off of that right side when it hits a sling, when you have a weird flip, you hold up the left flipper. It's defense. And you just catch that. On here, you can't do it. You cannot. Unless you're Keith or someone and you have that kind of reaction. It's one of those things like you usually, you know, after you've been playing, you play a lot of Harlem or one specific Harlem, you can kind of know when to hold up the flipper and when not to. But in most cases, leaving those flippers down are going to give you better outcomes, right? Even in the cases where holding up the flipper would have been a better outcome, right? It's more likely that you get one that wouldn't have been, and you should have had the flipper down. And then I'm trying to make like an expected value argument. I don't know. Basically, you just keep those flippers down.
All right, last game.
Last game, we have our survivors of that monster game
I know, that was awesome, wasn't it?
of Harlem.
That was great.
Yeah, Michael and Eric now to play Fathom. This is another game that could turn into a monster. We've got steep flippers and a spinner that just likes to keep rolling.
And Mike's winning the money for sure because Eric didn't pay in.
Oh, there you go. Mike's already got the cash pot secured. That's $120 going over to Mike. We had an optional cash buy-in for the tournament, and Eric did not enter, so Michael has won it. Congratulations to Michael on the dollars. Mermaids captured. Okay, so Fathom. Fathom is a 3-ball multi-ball game. It's crazy, right? You love doing that. Not so fast. Right, so you have the locks here, right? This feed. We know about these. You lock one ball in or have somebody else have locked a ball. You hit down the 1, 2, 3 drop targets, and you'll get that ball. If you put the ball back in the lock, it's not yours anymore. You can go back to one ball. Sad. What does multi-ball give you? Well, it gives you playfield scoring, right? Double and triple playfield scoring based on the number of balls you have in. You can also get progress toward the locks by hitting down either the blue or green targets over here. Whatever. The big thing that you care about is this guy, right? Hitting this target once will light the spinner. I got to do the sounds. And the spinner is over here. The spinner is worth god-awful amounts of points. Apologies, but it is worth that much. To the point where, you know, it can sometimes be lucrative to, especially on this copy, what happens is the spinner just kind of waves in the wind after, and each one of those counts as a spin. You can hear it still registering the spinner. And you will see some people play it where they just ignore the multi-balls entirely and just hit the spinner at 1x scoring. Now, of course, the dream would be to get to 3-ball multi-ball, have our triple play field, have the spinner lit, hit the spinner while it's lit, and then just be rich, right? And you can see Eric kind of play that out here. I mean, right, the spinner's not lit, which is a shame, because he just did a massive amount of damage on it. I mean, you see, even with the unlit spinner, 1,000 a spin times 2, he's at 364,000. And now the spinner is lit. We see our light on up front. Early on the pop bumper. Yeah, he lost. So he lost the 2-ball multi-ball, right? I mentioned before. He hit the lock, and so that takes your ball and keeps it. Nice multi-ball. Bonus count will finish out. He has a nice 5x on this side because he was able to naturally hit down these 3 targets. Bonus count is pretty big on this game. It's not something you want to ignore. So sometimes, you know, if people feel comfortable on it, you'll see them at least finish the drop targets and maybe start the multi-ball. But then in terms of, like, do I go back for the multi-ball or do I just hit the spinner? That's, you're going to see some people opt to just, like, I'll just play spinner and kill my ball that way. Let it play out. Unlit spinner. Oh, and then, yeah, it's apparent from the overhead cam, but this game has weird end lane, out lane geometry, right? They're reversed. But there is a rubber post on either side you can use to nudge it back in if you'd like. You already knew that, but I just wanted an excuse to use the telestrator. All right. Michael, yeah, is having a hard time, you know, finding these shots, right, to get the locks or even the spinner are pretty late. You can backhand the spinner on this one, but that's still, it's hard to do while the ball is in flow. And he had a lot that were just like stuck up here. You know, what are you gonna do? All right, now we'll see what Eric chooses to do. Immediately goes for lighting the spinner. Spinner is lit. And again, either because we have the backhand on the spinner, either flipper you can hit it. You can see the steepness on that flipper lets him get a catch. There's that rip. Look at that. Look at that scoring. 1x spinner rip, 150,000. Boom. Drop that on the table. Why bother with anything else? And then, yeah. All right. And yeah, we're already out to ball 3 with some quick ball 2s out of both players, unfortunately. Michael needs to catch this score to stay in the tournament. Stares down the player camera so that you know he's good for it. I know he is. And let's see. You gotta do it. It's part of it, okay? Turns on the spinner. Oh! Just kind of skates over the in lane, out lane, goes out lane, doesn't get the nudge, and that will be it. Eric Freimanis taking first place, but Michael winning the money. But there's a plaque, and yeah, they're taking their photo. Anyway, that's going to finish it out for me. They closed this place at 10, so they're already kicking us out. Again, this is a pre-tournament. We've got plenty of Cactus Jacks action coming to you this weekend. Cactus Jacks Silverball Showdown is on Saturday. Finals on Sunday. Will be streamed here. Please watch. Be a lot of fun. And then we also have 2 pre-tournaments running tomorrow. One's early at 10 a.m. and the other one's in the afternoon. Those will also be streamed here. And come and check them out. And also, if you're anywhere near, I mean, we got games. Come play pinball. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, as I've been Mark Meserve, casting for myself, and I hope you enjoyed all the Classics action. And I'll leave it to Adam to close down. I don't have like a raid target or anything like that, so you know. Anyhow, cheers.